Welcome to today's Undercover Boss. In today's episode, we'll have Amazon's General Manager Cathy to work as a baseline worker in one of their largest warehouses in New York. And here she begins.
Hi, you must be Cathy, the new worker. I'm Suki, your manager. Follow me. I will take you to your workplace. This is Katherine. She will tell you what to do.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cathy. I'm new here.
Hi, I'm Katherine. Follow me, I will show you what to do.
Oh, what happened to your legs? You should tell if you're not feeling well.
My knees injured last week at work, but I have no paid leaves left.
Did you ever talk to the manager about that safety issue?
Of course, but the only change is to install video monitors. There's no real change. There are still injuries. They were saying the report is not accurate, but it's just a way for them to avoid responsibility. Also, watch out during work. We are tracked by an algorithm.
What? What do you mean by algorithm?
There's an algorithm tracking our performance. If we do not meet their expectations, the system will notice and we get fired.
Okay, so after observing in the morning, I found the working condition is too poor, like pain sticking out of the conveyor, almost took workers' hand off, and all the workers are all monitored by the computer, so they're easily to feel very stressed out.
Stop, Cathy. Where have you been? The system found out you left your workplace for 20 minutes. Don't you know that you were only given a 15 minutes break?
But it takes 15 minutes to work from the warehouse to the rest place and back. The break is unreasonably too short. We shall extend this.
You don't give everything to your manager, okay? Now get back to your work.
I also had a brief chat with my employees during the break. They are all complaining to me about that they are treated as robots, especially the company's unreasonable package rate. Employees are required to pack up at a rate of 1,800 items per hour. The employees also complain to me about that the upper level managers don't pay much attention to their safety problem. They just install the cameras in the company. Some suggestions are even ignored by the managers. There used to be an associate work before, and she gave the safety improvement to the managers, but it was rejected. The following is what she said.
Hi, I'm Mehraban. I was an Amazon associate for 5 years. After 2 years, I was transferred to the New York City warehouse to train the new workers. Workers were transferred to different warehouses because their safety concerns and suggestions were repeatedly ignored by upper-level managers. Workers used to leave the company because the company was violating safety conditions. For instance, they had terrible safety for powered industrial truck operations and pedestrian traffic. Employees were supposed to meet high performance expectations. Unfortunately, a lot of them suffered from serious pains. For instance, they had knee or back pain because of their job and they couldn't even sleep at night because of their pain. Recently, I quit my job because managers in Amazon did not even listen to what workers said. The only thing they did was pushing aside workers who tried to speak up or installed some video monitors around the warehouse that tell the safety of workers is the company's #1 priority. Managers in Amazon did not care about workers. The only thing they cared about was the rate.
Hi, take a seat. I'm actually the general manager in Amazon, so you are in Undercover Boss.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and also I think you really do a good job in your work, but you are unfairly treated.
Yeah.
So I will make some work improvement here.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Hi, Cathy.
Hi, Suki. So I'm the general manager of Amazon, and you are in the Undercover Boss.
What?
I'm very disappointed with what you did. Your behavior is unacceptable. Like some suggestion that our workers give to you, but you deny all of them, and even you ignore all of them.
No, I listened to them carefully, but I only deny them because I don't think those are what they really need. Like the workers, what they really need is not what they suggested. They're suggested for their own benefits.
Did you really know what the employee need? So I will call my consultant to tell what to do.
The secret code for this recording is November. Hello everyone. First of all, I'm very happy to be here. My name is Zhengyu, and I'm currently working in a consulting firm specializing in human resources and internal control. So most of my job is dealing with the internal improvement regards to employee management relationship and aiming to enhance organizational performance through human resources aspect. So Cathy, which is the boss in this case, and I have known each other for several years, and she asked me to do this video to analyze what was happening in one of her warehouses through a professional angle as an educational purposes for other management people who are currently facing or may face similar problems in the future. And I'm very happy to have this chance to share my knowledge with all of you. Okay, so it is obvious that the workers in the NY warehouse were highly unsatisfied with their working condition and not motivated as well. But is there anything academic or scientific study that could explain the reason and perhaps provide a solution for Cathy to deal with the current situation? As Cathy mentioned, the Maslow hierarchy of needs, which is a need-based theory, argues that people are motivated to meet their needs. And here I'm going to introduce the process-based theory. It views motivation as a rational process. What it means is that individual would analyze their environments, develop thoughts and feelings, and react in certain ways. Expectancy theory is one example of the process-based theory. It is the belief that motivation is determined by the outcome that people expect to occur as a result of their actions on the job. In other words, people are motivated if they get what they expect as reward for doing the job, and not motivated if they don't get it. There are three key elements in the expectancy theory, and the violation of any elements will likely result on unmotivated workers. The first one is expectancy, which we also call it the effort to the performance bound. It measures the probability that worker can achieve certain outcome given the effort they put in. In the warehouse case, this bound seems broken by the unreasonable rate. We do see that workers complains about the unreasonable rate they are facing every day and how hard those workers have been trying to meet their rate and don't get fired. For example, sorting 1,800 items per hour, and I believe sorters who can survive in this position must have put a lot of effort. However, the effort in this case doesn't lead to good performance. Why? Because performance is measured by whether you pass the rate or not. And we do see accidents happen, such as burst packages and such. However, as workers are monitored by the computer with zero tolerance, sometimes the rate is just too high and workers just cannot meet their rate no matter how much effort they have put in. Thus, the expectancy element is violated. The second element is instrumentality, which is also the performance to reward bound. Usually the reward that we are talking about here are financial rewards such as promotions or emotional rewards such as peer acceptance. However, in the case of Amazon warehouse, those rewards may seem just too much to ask. For the worker that could just survive under the unreasonable rate, they believe and should have enough break time as a type of reward. However, we do see that workers only get 15 minutes breaks, and it takes them the same amount of time just to go to the break room and get back. Therefore, the instrumentality bound breaks as well. The last element is valence. The reward to personal goal bound. Honestly, there isn't much to say about it. When we are talking about personal goals, we normally refer to what the job provides sense of accomplishments or joy to the employees. In some ways, salary is a type of reward, and it does meet workers' certain personal goals of having basic food and shelters. But unless workers can find the job in the warehouse provides sense of accomplishment, this bond is just not strong enough. And I believe this sense of accomplishment is very rare in this warehouse, as most of them, the workers, I mean, are still trying hard to not get fired. So in general, I'd like to say that workers in the online warehouse are not motivated since all three bonds are broken. And having unmotivated employees is something that all management team are trying to avoid. Consequences are directly lowering organization's efficiency and thus financial performance. So to improve the situation, suggestion I could give to Cathy is firstly trying to come up with a more reasonable assessment of the performance rate. I understand this is something that will require a lot of discussion with the higher management team and takes a lot of time to do it. However, this is the most critical issue that Amazon is currently facing. For an example, employee salary could be calculated as a combination of a lower basic rate and bonus. By having this kind of system, we ensure that employees' effort can be better displayed, and the extra effort and performance is directly transferred to additional reward, which is the bonus. Since workers are motivated by the bonus, their performance in this new system may exceed in the old ones, while having a higher motivation. I hope this video is helpful for Cathy, and thank you for watching.
Sure, I got it. For now, I'm gonna be the best manager.
No, you're not a manager anymore.
No, are you gonna take my job?
If you want to still work here, I think you should work from the basement worker.
Sure, I'll do anything to keep my job.
Okay. I think you should do a good job.